ongoing construction project is nearing completion. I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Newsmakers. With me is James Manley. He is the mayor of Collingswood. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
We're talking about the lumberyard in Collingswood, and this project started construction about 8 years ago at this point. The planning started about 12 years ago. Where do we stand right now in terms of the project, in terms of potential completion, and then we'll get into some of the details.
Well, we're at the last stage now. The last approvals have been granted for construction to begin on finishing the project. It's been a long process through this thing they called the worst housing recession in the history of the world, but we're finally at the last phase now, and we're about to complete it. It's going to be a great thing when we're finished for all of Collingswood, and especially for the people that are living there now.
Let's get into some of the details. The final site plan approval for the completion of the project has been done. And there will be 80 units of condos, 100 apartments, but that's just part of the overall project.
Well, and there's also a commercial component on the first floor of this. It is ending up, it was supposed to be all condominiums, the original plan, but with the changes in our economy today, we're finishing with 100 apartments. It's a project now with this completion that the current condo owners approved. I think the vote was 55-2, they approved it. And it's one that has ripple effect for all of our town. Collingswood's pretty built up. This is more housing being built in Collingswood than had been built in the last 50 years combined. So it's a big change for us.
And what about the retail component of this? There'll also be office space. What does this mean in terms of your rateable base?
Well, we've done great things for that. All of this will be coming out into be ratables for us. And the business district, we're one of the few areas that has actually expanded their downtown business district by the creation of this new retail. Virtually every one of the spots is filled. On the new building, the commercial office space, which is about 90% of the first floor space, will be filled by the owners of the apartment, the folks that are building it. So all of that's combining into a great mix of a living environment for folks that want to be in that downtown environment.
And this is a transit village concept. What does that mean in terms of living, working, commuting?
Well, Collingswood pretty much is a transit village everywhere right now. We're the highest walk-up traffic to the PATCO speed line of any station. And this just adds to that. Now people can live close by without having that driveway that you necessarily have to have cars. We've got zip cars that you can rent that are at the site, and you can make great use of the train. It's a true transit village, finally coming to completion.
Finally coming to completion, but as we mentioned, the idea was about 12 years ago. Construction started about 8 years ago. At what point can we potentially see this all done with the marquee out front that says the lumberyard?
It should be, construction should be completed by the end of 2013. We'll be finishing on some of the units. About 30 of the units should be available in spring, and the last building will be under construction through the end of 2013.
What about the municipality's financial obligation? Where does that stand?
Everything is tied together. We went through everything with this project. We had issues with our rating. It was downgraded. It was restored. All of our debt has been managed with the bank. We're starting to sell units again. Everything is working. We have it all tied up right now. And we're now on the road to completing it and having this all kind of put behind us for the long term.
Come back, give us an update. Let us know how these final stages are actually going.
Will do. Thank you.
Thank you. We've been talking with Mayor James Manley of Collingswood. I'm Jill Horner.